All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to episode 6 of Put Me in Tears, the show where our takes may or may not
Put you in tears.
put me in tears. That's me and Jake. Ah, yeah.
You like that?
I like that. I
Is that
like
better?
that. We're getting better. We're getting better at it. All right, so this is episode 6, man. This has been a crazy.
It's only 6?
Crazy. What do you mean, only. That's a lot, man.
I feel like we've done more.
I don't know. I feel like we've changed like so much since like the first like setup that it's kind of like insane now to see what we're doing.
We keep changing. I didn't like it at first, but then looking at this actually looks nice.
It's more casual. It's just more casual. You know what I'm saying? And I don't look that small.
No, the bench stools. I get you on that.
That one video made me look really small. That
You
shit
did
was
look small. That was, but we were experimenting.
that shit was
The
crazy.
other bar stools were better though. Those were better because the other ones were really tall.
I don't think no matter what, I have short legs. That's why I think it's always just.
We're gonna get better. We don't need fancy stuff, but I think we'll get better stuff in the future. I personally don't. I just don't like these couches and stuff. I just don't.
Yeah, but it's comfortable though.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all that matters, right? When it comes to, I don't know. If,
I think
like,
it should.
I don't know if seats like really matter in like a podcast.
No, I don't know. It's our thing. I want it to look a certain way, you know?
Yeah, but it like I always wonder if like people like guests on podcasts actually like care about like how comfortable like a seat is. I wonder if like guests.
I'm
are,
sure
like,
some of them. It's important.
Do you think?
I'm not
do
saying-
you think people actually care about that though? Like
Certain
how
people-
comfortable
I think it's just certain people.
would you care if like you went to a set and like the seats were like really
If I was,
uncomfortable?
no. It depends though. Like, I do have back problems. So if it's killing me, yeah, but no, it doesn't have to be anything crazy.
Stools is tough. Doing it on stools is wild. You know, like they do that in talk shows. They do that in like Good Morning America or some shit where they stand on like really tall ones.
Yeah.
I don't know how the fuck they do that. Cause when we did it, I was just like, dude, this is crazy.
Yeah, but it was like over an hour. But you're right. I mean, that's all we had.
Yeah, but you know, like I said, we just keep on fucking changing every time. So
Yeah,
it just seems like we just go through a lot of been through a lot of episodes when we only been like 6.
It'll probably keep changing. We'll see. But this is nice. I like this.
But glad to see you, buddy. We have a lot in store for today. We're talking about our favorite movies of all time. It's not the best movie of all time, it's our favorite movie of all time. So we're gonna be talking about that and a lot of movie related stuff because the Oscars just happened.
Oh.
So, but before we talk about the Oscars, how's your week been? You went on a trip during the weekend. How was that?
I got sick.
Yeah, no, I heard.
Yeah, I got sick.
Were you sick like the whole time?
Pretty much. Like, well, I would say half the trip. But the trip was only 3 days. And, 10 of the hours of that trip were driving in the car. When I got there, I was fine.
I mean, what, you just felt
Drank. No, I was fine. We drank a little bit. And then we all went to bed. And then I woke up with like a headache. And I was like, oh, it's just a hangover. And then it didn't go away. And then, I had to use the restroom a few times. And then we went to some place. We were in San Jose area, and we went to some Korean barbecue place. And
Do you think it's the beat?
just kept coming out. No, I was going before.
Oh,
You know what I heard? Because I told my roommate Chance
Mhm.
about it, and because I thought I'm just not used to being in the car for that long and travel. I never travel. I don't travel a lot.
yeah.
And it could have been that. Like, my body's not used to this, and I had a migraine the whole day.
Mm-hmm.
And the lunch, I could barely, and we got back after lunch, and then I didn't go out. I just stayed in the hotel.
Being sick during a trip is
It was
like
crappy,
top
dude.
10 one of the worst
It was-
feelings.
It was
of,
lame.
like-
I was upset. It was just like, wow,
Yeah.
I finally go somewhere and I'm sick.
Yeah.
Whatever.
I mean, hey man, be sick. If you're sick, you're sick. If you're sick, you're sick. You really can't do anything about that. So people can't really get mad at you for that type of shit, But it really sucks though when you don't feel well during a vacation. I used to make fun of people. Like I used to make fun of people that be getting like sick or like injured and shit on vacations, but it's literally one of like the worst feelings in the world when it happens to you. So
But it was like a bug, because then when we came back the
what you
next day,
thought?
I was
Yeah.
still using the restroom a little bit yesterday,
Mm-hmm.
but my head I felt better.
Mm,
Maybe it's just the air over there. I don't know.
yeah. You gonna ask me how my weekend?
Oh, sure. How was your weekend? How was your weekend?
You're like the goals, man. You need, we need to bounce off of each other, man. But my weekend, my weekend was
I don't give a shit about your weekend, dude.
my weekend was really cool. Just chilled out.
Did you go out?
No.
Oh, you just
Oh
said
wait,
you
no, we
chilled.
went out on Friday. Yeah, we went out on Friday. Uh, me and Dorian and another friend, we tried to go out to
Oh, that's why you
play.
didn't want to film on Thursday, or you wanted to film on Thursday instead of Friday.
We tried to play mini golf. We tried to play mini golf at a place, and then they closed all the courses at the place. So there was like one huge line for one of them, and then we just decided we were just gonna go out and dance.
That's horrible. Why?
What?
Why'd they close it? They're just closed.
No, it just closed randomly. You know what I'm talking about. You know what place I'm talking about. The main one here. Yeah, they closed the two courses, and I was just like, what the fuck? And there was like a long line of like high school couples, and then we looked at each other. And we're like, we're not staying in this. So
Yeah,
yeah, so
cool.
we
You
did
guys
that.
were doing something different.
Yeah, so we did that on Friday, and then Saturday I hung out with a girlfriend, and I watched Love Is Blind, one of the best, if not top three best trashiest TV shows I've ever watched in my life, hands down.
I've seen a few of them, and I get them kind of.
Ah,
I remember
dude,
Love Island
the
was
new
like,
season. Have you watched the new season?
I don't.
I've been
Oh,
getting
that's the one
Dorian
on
that.
Netflix.
Yeah, that's the one on Netflix.
Oh, we did. Me and Dorian, we would watch the beginning just to see what everyone looks like.
No, that's not it. That's
Oh,
it's too hot to handle.
Oh, too hot.
That's too hot to handle.
That one was funny,
Yeah.
dude.
Dude, if y'all don't know, like, man, we did this one time, me, Jake, and Dorian. We just sat down, we watched Too Hot to Handle, and we just watched.
Oh,
like,
you were there too.
yeah,
Oh, my bad. Sorry.
Yeah, we watched every first episode of every season, and we were just like looking at all the girls and the dudes, being like, "Oh, okay, he's good looking." Netflix has really good trashy TV, man.
I don't watch them.
You should watch the new season though with Raven. It's so fucking funny, dude.
Yeah,
You'll love
hard,
it,
man.
You'll love it. Trust me.
Oh, but how was the Oscars?
Yeah, good segue into the Oscars. The Oscars is good. I really like the Oscars. The Oscars.
Do you like the Oscars?
I love award shows. I love celebrities. So like just seeing them all, especially when the Oscars is so cool every year because someone new is always coming up, and especially if like they're Asian, I get very like excited to see like if they're gonna win awards and stuff. But there wasn't actually a lot of Asians this year that won, that were nominated. So, but regardless or not, I wanted the girl from Killers of the Flower Moon to win Best Actress, but she didn't even win Best Actress. Emma Stone did. You know Emma Stone. You know who Emma Stone is?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. She won for Poor Things. I don't know if you know what Poor Things is. Yeah.
Yeah. Here's the thing about this one. I don't ever remember watching the Oscars. Maybe when I was a little kid.
You never watched the Oscars?
No.
It's
I don't watch award shows.
the award shows are tough to watch, but for some reason for me, I always like the Oscars because like it's such.
Oh,
a
so you
cool
don't like? You're not a big fan of award shows, but you like the Oscars.
Yeah.
So you don't watch like MTV Awards or
No.
or the Grammys or anything.
Grammys? Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I just don't. I'm not saying I hate it, but I don't know. I just don't watch it, man.
Yeah, but it's whatever. I mean, Jimmy Kimmel was hosting it. He did whatever job. He was kind of making fun of like a lot of people. He was kind of making fun of Robert Downey Jr. a lot, and I was just like, okay, sure. But pretty much to sum it all up, I mean, Oppenheimer just won everything, like literally everything, like every category you kind of could think of. Oppenheimer like won.
Yeah, I think I didn't. I saw like 3 movies last year, so I think like 2 of them with you.
Yeah. So I want to try this thing. I want to try this thing with you right now. This is just because it's funny and I want to see. Let's go. I'm gonna start for the 1990s and I'm gonna go list every best picture there's been till now, and you tell me yes or no.
I might
if you
know a
watched
couple.
it.
Oh, okay.
If you watched it. So 2010 we have The King's Speech. I
No, I didn't see
fucking
that.
never watched that one. 2011 The Artist.
No,
2012 Argo.
no.
I watched Argo. Argo was pretty good. 2013 12 Years a Slave.
No.
Ooh, I saw that one. That one is that's a tough one. That's a toughie to watch. 2014 Birdman.
No.
Birdman was I everyone loves Birdman, but I wasn't really a big fan of Birdman. 2019 Parasite.
I did watch that one.
Parasite was really good. I love Parasite.
Very good. I've seen it a couple times actually. Chance was just watching it too.
Yeah. Oh, and then 2022 Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, I saw that.
Loved it. One of the best movies I've ever seen in my life. You already know this. I tell you this all the time.
I know.
And 2023 we have Oppenheimer.
No.
No, I haven't watched it either, dude.
I don't care about. I don't.
Oppenheimer. You want to watch the best pictures, but for my experience, when I hear about a movie that's best picture, it's so long. It is literally so long, and sometimes it has so much dialogue.
I'm very pick and choose with movies. I just watch. It could be anything, you know.
I'm an action and rom-com type of dude, but if you throw on like one of these critically acclaimed movies, it really has to like get my attention in order for me to stay. Even though we haven't seen like a lot of these, like I'm pretty sure like a lot of these are really good. You know?
I'm sure they're great. Yeah, for sure. I'm more of a TV show guy though, you know.
You're not a
That's
movie
just-
guy?
Not really. I never. I don't want to get off track, but I think the last movie I did watch, and it was a long one, but I liked it. Was Dune, the first one, because it was on net.
Dude, Dorian just watched Dude too.
It was on. It's on Hulu now,
yeah.
but it was on Netflix, and it was about to they were about to take it off, so I watched it. I liked it.
Did you really like it?
I liked it.
It's so long, dude. I can't, man.
If the movie's good or interesting, it can be long. It can be very long. And another movie that I liked that was really long. Oh, this came out last year, right? Was I forget the exact title, but that Spider-Man movie, the Across the Universe,
Across the Spider-Verse.
Across the Spider-Verse movie. That was part 2, right?
Yeah.
That was long.
That was long. Dude, I didn't want to say it because it lost the best animated film.
That was a great. I didn't see the first one. I went into that thinking, oh, it's gonna be good. That was my favorite movie that I watched.
Really?
last
You
year.
like
Yeah,
that?
that was my.
I don't know. Everyone's like
I only saw 4 of them, but that was my favorite movie.
everyone loves Across the Spider-Verse. I still like the first one better.
It was great. It was awesome.
Do you like it better than the first one?
I didn't see the first one.
Oh, well,
I know.
there you
I'm
go.
just saying. I went into this, and I was like, "Wow, this is really good.
Visually,
It's awesome."
visually, you can't compare it to anything else.
It was great.
Visually, you can't compare like the Spider-Verse movies to anything else. Like they got it top notch. But to me, the Across the Spider-Verse was a little bit too long for me. That's my only gripe.
I think if it's I understand that, but no, if it's great, it can be 3 hours long. It can be long because a lot of my favorite movies. Well, see, here's the thing. Like, I think a lot of the better movies that are long.
Yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they have. What do you feel like is the ideal? What do you feel like is the ideal runtime for a lot of these movies that are really good?
I feel like it's like an hour and 45 minutes is the average time, but
That's too short now.
I mean maybe 2 hours then.
2 hours is like the perfect one. A little bit over. I mean,
Yeah.
three. That means your shit has to be like
Because Dune
amazing. But that's a good segue into our segment, ranking with Jake and Thomas. We're gonna talk about our favorite movies, man.
for sure.
We're gonna talk about our favorite movies right now. I'm kind of excited about this because I'm kind of curious to see what your favorite movies of all time are.
Yeah.
And we're talking about movies and same shit. We're starting with my friend over here. Start with your honorable mention. We're starting with your honorable mention. I'm kind of curious to hear this.
I wrote it down this time.
I like that.
Like that. This one, for nostalgia, I remember waiting in line when we were kids. Not with you, but like my friends back then. I think Dorian was there. and we were all just waiting in line. It was awesome, and we still watch it to this day. I think you already know.
What?
We watched it recently, and you left early for some reason. I'm going with the first
Transformers,
Transformers, man.
That's a good pick. That's a fucking good
Dude,
pick. Oh
what a
man, I
great-
forgot about that.
What a great movie.
Damn.
What a great. I don't know what the reviews were.
No, it probably was thrash. But I get what
I
you're
don't give a
saying.
shit. That movie was fun to watch. It was very funny.
Yeah, it was
A lot. We quote some of the left cheek, left cheek. And there was one
Whoa.
scene. Whoa, mother! What the hell,
That's-
dude? And then there was another one. I don't know if you left because me and Doran. I don't remember seeing
No,
this
the one where you told me with John Jamel.
man.
Ah.
And then they show him again. He's like, under the I don't know who he was shooting.
He was shooting
One
at
of the Decepticons. Yeah.
Yeah.
So funny, man. What a
Dude,
great
that
movie.
is a great honorable
Yeah,
mention,
iconic
man.
scenes. Megan
Oh,
Fox
man.
with the Camaro.
Yes, bro. Oh my god. Dude, I'm lost for words right now. That's an amazing pick. I should have put that in my list, honestly. If I remembered it, I would have put it on. But that is literally one of my favorite films
That's a great
to watch
movie.
ever. Like you put it on, like it's always there.
I hate that I put it in honorable, but
That
I have
means
to
it's better.
understand that there are certain movies.
Well, I mean, if it's your favorite, you could have just put that up top, honestly. But for my honorable mention, I'm going 50 First Dates with Adam Sandler.
Oh, and Drew Barrymore.
Yeah, Drew Barrymore.
I have seen that.
I
That's a very good movie.
can't stop watching that movie every year, bro. Every year. That was one of the first films that I watched with Blanca. I put it up. Netflix and chill.
Oh.
Netflix and chill. Babe, if you remember. But other than that though, as I grew up, throughout my whole life, that is one of the movies I've watched like so much. 50 First Dates. It's such a charming movie. Adam Sandler is such a charming dude. We just made a best Adam Sandler character video, and that was one of my favorites because I really love Adam Sandler movies. But to me, that's the best one. To me.
I haven't seen a lot of Adam Sandler movies, but yeah, I would say that one or Happy Gilmore were my personal favorites.
Really? You like 50 First
Yeah.
Dates?
Yeah, it was a good movie.
No.
I just watched it in the background, and I was like, "This is pretty good."
It's cute. It's cute. The plot's really cool, and like when you understand the lengths that what he was doing in order to make her fall in love with him every day, that's actually pretty sweet.
Mhm.
I don't know. That gets me, bro. I know it's kind of corny, but bro, I don't know. That's actually very
It's not
clever.
corny. It's a great story
Yeah, but
for sure.
that's my honorable mention, and I have a lot more. So, number 3 for you, my friend.
Number 3, this might be kind of low for some people. I'm honestly, I watch them sometimes, but I don't see every Marvel movie. But
If you go,
wait, what's it called? I'm going with the Avengers
Oh man, which one?
Infinity War.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was Infinite War.
No, it's Infinity War.
That's Call of Duty Infinite
That's a good
Warfare.
pick. You-
Yeah, that was. Cause I don't know. I guess some people debate if that or Endgame was better. I saw Endgame
Infinity
too.
War. Infinity War is better.
Infinity War was.
I used to be an Endgame guy, but you kind of realize the reason why Infinity War was so good was because they lost.
Half their roster,
No, well, I'm just saying
half
like
the world.
I'm just saying like that was like one of those movies where like that was the only MCU film at the time where a bad guy won. So that was kind of game changer in a sense of
Yeah, and certain characters were killed off.
yeah,
that people were
everyone was like
surprised
killed
about.
off. Yeah,
But that was a very good movie. That
Man,
was awesome.
I remember the first time ever watching that. The first time I watched that shit.
Did you
and-
cry?
No, I didn't cry.
You
It,
cried.
it was just so.
You cried when
no, I
Spider-Man-
did not fucking cry. It was so shocking the ending.
Mhm.
I remember because I watched it with Dorian and I watched it with Dorian and his sister. that was like a funny group.
I saw it at the $2 theater.
Yeah, it was so shocking when everyone started dusting away. Supposedly, if you knew the comics, like everyone knew. If you read the comics and stuff, like you knew it was gonna happen.
I did, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't know that. So it was just like, whoa, where does this go from here? So Endgame, when Endgame was coming out, the anticipation was insane for that.
Yeah, one of my favorite scenes too was at the end when Thanos saw the vision of what's her name, her daughter,
Yeah.
and she was like, "Did you do it?" And he was like, "Yeah." And then what did he say? And then she was like, "Was it worth it?" Or what did he say? Oh,
What did
damn,
what did it cost you?
what did
I
it
don't
cost
know.
you?
This is everything. He said everything.
Everything. He did what he had to do, man.
Do you agree? You're a Thanos guy. You look like you would be a Thanos guy.
No.
If
Why?
you survived the snap, you look like you would probably be. He was right. He was right.
No.
There's
He's not wrong on there. He wasn't wrong on everything.
That's what made him a
But-
very compelling villain, though. So,
He was just no bullshit. Like,
so for my number 3 pick, ironically, it is the first Avengers.
I watched that in the background.
Oh
Raven had him.
my god. If I could recreate the feelings I had the first time I fucking watched that film, I would do it, bro. I did not think that movie would happen. Honestly.
It was the first one with
With
all of
of
them,
them together. Because at the time, dude, we watched fucking all these superhero movies. They were never connected.
It's all separate, yeah.
Yeah, they were all separate and they were all ass. So it was kind of just like you had like a bunch of like decent movies and then they all crossed over into one film. And that film was like really good too. Avengers was really good. And oh my god, that was such a crazy experience with the shot where all of them are in the circle.
I don't remember.
Well, pretty much the
I just-
establishing shot, like saying like they're together. That to me, I remember my heart was pounding on that shit. I was like, dude, this is fucking insane. And I was like, that's probably like the bottom of the barrel when it comes to the Avengers movies. I can
Oh, is that the worst one? No, I
Ultron.
think Ultron.
Ultron.
I saw bits and pieces.
I like
even
Ultron,
that one
though.
was good too.
Yeah, everyone hates Ultron, but like I love all of them, but Ultron is considered the least favorite one. But that's probably third.
I've seen bits and pieces of the first one and the Ultron one, but I've seen the
Nah, it Avengers, the first Avengers, game changer. In
that's a good
theaters.
pick because it was
Bro,
the first. Everyone's together.
I mean, it's not even just like the superhero genre. Like everyone started doing freaking cinematic universes after that movie, man, to try to emulate it, and no one has. No one really has. All right, you're number 2, my friend. What's your number 2?
Number 2, I know you haven't seen this. This. So even though I'm not a big movie guy, this is. I don't even want to say this is a respect pick. This is actually a really good movie, but it's a horror movie,
Mm-hmm.
and this was on my list of scariest monsters. We did that Halloween special,
Yeah.
but I chose the 1978 version of The Thing. So I know you don't know. No, but that monster, what it was back then was very, very impressive. No CGI. The monster looked, for back then, it was very creepy.
You
Very,
really like
very
You keep
creepy.
on you talk about that movie a lot.
Not
man.
really. But when I say, oh, it's a good scary movie, I do think of that. And I think of the first Conjuring too. But The Thing, for what it did, it was, and I think back then it didn't really get good reviews. People said it was like gross.
Mhm.
It was whatever. Now it's like it kind of turned into a cult thing. Now it's like established. Like if you're a horror movie fan, you know, or a movie fan in general, you know it's a good movie. But just the basis really quick about that movie is they're in Antarctica, I believe, and they find this alien in ice and it
Mhm.
escapes. And basically, or no, the first one, it takes the form of a dog. And then I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm just telling you the beginning. And then it can take forms of the people there in Antarctica. So basically, it's one of those things where you don't know. It takes the form of a human, and it acts just like the human, and you don't know who it is. And they go around trying to find out what the alien does. But then when it transforms, or when they find out and they kill it, it's crazy. It's crazy.
I remember, man. I remember when you showed me it, but then you couldn't even show me like which one it was. I was like, which one is it? You're like, bro, it's the fear. It's like literally what you fear the most.
Yeah.
There's no like specific like.
No, it's not what you fear. It just takes the form. It just takes what it just does. It looks different. Everything. And they say its true form hasn't been like it doesn't show it's what it actually looks like. It can take like thousands of forms though. But it's very creepy. That's a good. If you've seen that movie, you know what I'm talking about. That's a very good movie.
I mean,
You gotta watch it. You don't like scary movies.
I hate scary movies.
Why?
I'm telling you,
used to hate them when I was a kid,
squirmy,
man.
bro. Jump scares, hate them. It's just not. I'm physically like I physically can't fucking watch. Like
I've
scary
seen
movies.
certain scenes from certain movies. I'm not a big fan of like really gross stuff, but there are certain creepy scenes that still sometimes make me like, oh man, like when I think about it at night, I'm like, ooh. But other than that, and another scary movie, Hereditary. I didn't put it on my list, but I love that one, by the way. But yeah,
Well, for my number 2, I selected doing a full 360 from your pick. I selected The Longest Yard.
I haven't seen that.
With
Oh, you know what's funny though?
with Adam Sandler.
They put that on when we got to San Jose.
Yeah.
I just fell asleep. I was drunk and I fell asleep.
That 2 Adam Sandler movies is wild, but like I said, man, I love Adam
Wow,
Sandler,
I didn't know that.
man.
I did not know that.
Dude, that is probably the most watched movie I've ever watched in my life, hands down. You could put that shit on, and I could watch that like
an
every
easy
time.
watch.
Hell yes, bro. I don't know, fuck it. I don't know why. Every time I watch it, it's such a feel good movie. It's such a feel good movie. His character is just like the character development that his character goes through that. It's really good because he ends up like loving his team at the end because he was shaving points.
That's the one where
quarterback.
he crashed into the cop car in the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd never seen it before, and they put it on, and I saw that, and then I like was in and out of sleep, and then I opened my eyes, and he's like in jail, and then that's all I remember.
Mean machine. No, and I don't know. With him, he always played basketball, so it was just funny to see him as like a really good quarterback. I don't even know if that was fucking him. To be honest with you, it probably wasn't him. But Longest Yard is really one of those movies for me where
Okay.
I can't stop watching. I recommend it too to other people. And Dorian even thinks that fucking movie's funny now because he never watched it either. But then after we watched it a couple times, he was just like, "Dude, that movie's kind of funny." And I was like, "Yeah, it's good, man." I don't know. He just makes like really good, like rewatchable movies. So
Okay.
The Longest Yard.
Didn't see it, but I'm sure it was good.
Number 1.
All right, number 1. This is gonna be like, it's kind of a safe pick. Very good. And in terms of like comic books, going into movies, sometimes they're kind of like not good, especially when they do their own story. It's just like, oh, it's not based off the comics, but usually it's just, I don't know. Sometimes it's just not that good. But Dark Knight.
which one?
The second one.
Dark Knight. This is Dark Knight. Huh? You and Dorian single-handedly made me love
Bane?
Dark Knight Rises more than I ever had, bro.
Because we used to quote it.
Yeah, when you guys quoted Bane, oh my god, I fucking would die every time. What a beautiful song.
Oh, with the little kid.
What a beautiful song. So you like the second one?
Yeah, dude. I mean,
it's really good.
It's its own story. I know, like everyone says, it's like one of the greatest, but it is. Like,
no,
it is.
Yeah, it is.
He did a great job. Christian Bale did a great job. Heath Ledger, did a great job. It was great. It was funny. The story was great. You don't get bored watching it.
No.
It gave you goosebumps when you watched it. I mean, it was great. But the third one, man, damn, that one. I think I like that one more, but what do I think is a better movie? Yeah,
it's funnier. The third one's way funnier than the second
ending
one.
of the third one. That's why I thought it was or not the ending, but you know,
yeah, it was good. It was a good ending for him. To be honest
forget
with you.
It was Ra's al Ghul's daughter at the end who like betrayed Batman at the end. Anyways, that's the third one. I'm going off topic, but yeah, I'm gonna go with the Dark Knight, the second one.
They can't go wrong with that. You can't go wrong with that one though. That's
a safe pick, but I thought of movies I've seen. I was like, damn, that one's awesome.
You know what was funny? I really didn't like that movie. I liked it, but I didn't get the scope of how good it was up until you kind of rewatch it. When you rewatch it, you kind of understand like, okay, this was
it's directed. It's killer.
This was the one. Christopher Nolan too. Like That movie was gonna go somewhere regardless. So I mean, The Dark Knight, that's a good number one. Uh, my favorite film or my one of my favorite movies of all time is
Wait, is this number one?
yeah, this is number one. This is my number one. It's actually funny. Super bad.
I've never seen it.
Oh my
Sorry.
god.
I wish
Dude, you're missing out on all
No,
these
dude.
ones. Well, Longest Yard, not really missing out. But Super bad, come on. Dude, that's up your alley too,
No,
man.
dude, I'm that universe.
You never watched any of those. The like
Nah,
the
dude,
Apatow
I just-
movies and shit, like Knocked Up and 4-Year-Old Virgin
No,
and
dude,
stuff.
I didn't. Oh, I've seen 4-Year-Old Virgin.
Yeah.
I've seen that. That was funny. But no, dude, I
Dude.
like I'm gonna be honest. I'm not. Look, there's a lot of. I just don't laugh at certain those guys. I'm sorry, man. I just never. It just it
you're
wasn't
gonna
funny.
sit here and tell me that you have you watched clips of Superbad?
Maybe yeah, I've seen them when they were trying to get alcohol out. That's the one where you're trying to
Dude.
get out alcohol.
That is the
I know. I'm not saying it's not funny, but I just never. I don't know. It's just
that's crazy that you don't really like it like that, man.
I'm not a big fan of comedy movies.
Oh
I'm
my
not.
god.
Like the
I
ones-
love comedy.
I like the movies that make me unintentionally laugh, like Transformers and Bane and Dark Knight. Right? It's just, I mean, that shit makes me laugh. The weird stuff, the out of pocket stuff.
But
That
there
stuff makes
is
me laugh.
comedies
Man.
though, man. They're comedies, man. They make
Those
you
guys,
feel good.
they don't. Okay, that's fine, but they just don't make me.
You're tripping. Hey man, you gotta
There's
watch
people
that.
out there, if they watch this video, they know what I'm talking about. There's just some of it's not funny, man. It's just not. Like I'm not a
generation.
I'm not a-
man.
I'm not a
Generational.
I can respect it. I'm not saying it's a bad pick at all. I'm sure it's a great movie. I'm just not a comedy fan. I'm not. I like to laugh, but not at comedies. I don't know. I'm just weird. I don't like comedy. I'm just not a big comedy guy. You know that.
I guess. I don't know, man. You don't watch any comedies at all.
I've seen a few.
What's your favorite comedy?
I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, dude,
I watch
that's one of the
and
best.
like I love scary movies. Obviously, a lot of scary movies are not good though, because they're just not good. It's unfortunate. I like scary movies. I like some action. Most of the movies I mentioned were all action. I'm action movies. I like, sci-fi movies. I should say. I almost put Prometheus on there. I like, and that one has a lot of talking, a lot of dialogue.
Prometheus.
I like that movie, man. The establishment of Alien was very interesting to me.
That
But,
was pretty cool though. I like that.
You saw that one?
No,
Of course you didn't.
because I remember the
I don't see shit, man. You're really scared. That movie's not even scary. You think Prometheus is scary?
no, I don't like
okay,
it.
my bad.
But,
Calm down. I'll calm down. I'll
But
apologize.
no, I thought it was pretty cool though that because I found out it was connected to Alien and I didn't know that.
It's cool. It's a
Yeah,
great movie.
that was a really cool thing that I found out. But you had really good picks, man. I really liked your picks. Very versatile.
I know I had good picks, man.
Oh, okay.
I'm just messing. Your picks were good. I think I only saw one of them, right?
Yeah, but no, your picks are way better than mine. Mine are
What?
so niche.
Well, I mean, I put Dark Knight.
That's what I'm saying.
I keep wanting to say Dark Knight Rises.
But your list, I can watch. Like
you can't
over
watch
and over
the thing.
again too.
You can't watch the thing.
Oh no, not the thing. Yeah, but everything else I could watch over again. But you had a really good list. All right, so that's our top 3. If you don't like it, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
But yeah. So it's time for one of our favorite segments, the commenting on comments. So let's whip out our comments right now. Some of our favorite comments through our past TikTok videos. Jake, if you want to go first.
All right, so on the we did the Taco Bell
Yeah.
menu item of all time. I personally love that because that's my favorite fast food. I try not to eat a lot, but that shit's so good. I love Taco Bell. Anyways, but this comment, it doesn't deal with that actually. But Silent Bubbles 23 said, "Y'all bullied this man to take off his Yeezys."
He saw my comment.
And he said he's wearing the Yeezys in the video. LMAO. Oh, I didn't look at the other comment, but I think he said, "Oh, I didn't notice that. That's crazy," or something. It looked like Crocs, huh?
That's so funny. You looked at that comment because that was like the first time I ever responded to something, and I started laughing because I was just like, "What are you talking about? He's wearing Yeezys."
You responded. Oh, you said you respond to comments.
Yeah, I responded to it because he was like, "Man, y'all really bullied this man into not wearing Yeezys," and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was just like, "Bro, he's wearing Yeezys in the video."
No, when I got him, I was like, "Okay, I'm just gonna wear these for a few videos." I am curious to see what people say about him.
Everyone loves the pause though. Well, it's like a very good talking point of the video.
Yeah, it's like interesting. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, look what he's wearing.
It's
There's some
funny.
people hating on it, and I was wearing the
The
easy
Yeezy
shirt. And some
shirt,
people were
dude.
hating on it. It does look weird on me. I should have got a bigger size. I think it looks fine. though.
333.
But yeah, I thought that was a oh yeah. But no, the pods are sick. You should get a pair, $20.
Nah, I'm good, man.
No, you should wear them, man. Come
That's
on.
you, man. That's you. I don't
Our
really.
styles are pretty different for sure.
I just I don't, I'm not mad at it, but it's just one of those things. I don't know, man. It works for you because you're tall. A lot of this stuff don't work on me because I'm short, man.
Yeah, whatever. Hey, wear whatever you want, obviously.
100 subscribers. I'm gonna buy a pod. I'm gonna buy the pods. It's up to you. My comment is from Garrett Coons. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Whoa.
The fact that this was from the best PS2 game of all time. He said the fact you threw Sly Cooper in there was amazing. You're my hero.
Oh.
Yeah, you're our hero. I replied to that. You're our hero, bro. But I'm telling you, Sly Cooper, man.
I know. I should have played I played the demo. I should have actually.
There
I
was
think
a-
it's on the catalog on the classics. I could
probably.
download it.
There was a lot. There was a lot of like games too. I was actually kind of surprised that people kind of put up there that I even played, but I was like, no, there's no way that people actually care about.
There
this.
were some games on there where I saw in the comments. I was like, damn.
Like Def Jam New York. We had a lot of comments about Def Jam New York, and I started laughing because I was just like, there's no way a lot of people put Def Jam New York.
The people said Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition.
Was that?
It was a racing game.
Was it good? Is it Need for Speed?
No, it was like it was like it's right. It was Rockstar's game.
Oh. Someone said
I was looking for someone mentioned that in the comment. I actually enjoyed that game more. That game was awesome. But Need for Speed Underground established the whole customizing your car thing. So that was a respect pick. That's why I put that on there.
SSX Tricky got mentioned too. And
I remember that.
Dude, everyone loves SSX Tricky. And the Tony Hawk games. Oh, dude, we're about to get backtracked on all this shit, man. That was one of my favorite videos.
That was a hard list.
I love the PlayStation though. But your next comment.
Next one I did. Let's see. Someone said Mark Anthony Linares. Oh yeah. No Midnight Club Dub Edition? Question mark. Yeah. Honestly,
So you really like that Midnight Dub?
that game. If you're not in racing games, but that game was great, dude. And Rockstar released one more after that for PS3. I didn't play that one, but it was only single player. That's why I didn't like it. But it was just in LA. But I don't know how that one was. But Dub Edition, you can customize the car. You can put spinners on the car. You can do like 28-inch
How did it look,
rims.
though?
You could do It looked good. It was
it
PS
8-bitty? Like
it was for. Oh, I had the regular Midnight Club 3 for PS2, and then for Xbox I had the Dub Edition, which had just bonus cars and stuff. It was the gameplay was amazing. It was great, dude. But the customization was insane on there. But like I said, I put Underground over that because Underground was really the first one to establish that. Because I think Midnight Club came out like 4 or 5 years after Underground.
yeah. Like I said, there's so many. I can go on and on about PS2 games, man. But like that video is so funny because we just don't have a lot of likes on that video, but like there's so many fucking comments. So like I'm about to get backtracked.
You're
right
salty?
Now. What?
Salty?
Tell you I'm salty. Fuck, man. Let's see. There was this one right here which kind of made me laugh. This was from the Taco Bell video. It says, "You guys are so uncomfortable to watch. You feel like you guys aren't friends."
We're not friends.
That means I feel like that means that we're doing a good job at just making people fucking uncomfortable. Honestly, I felt like our older content should have made a lot of people uncomfortable compared to now, because compared to now, like I'm just like laughing because I feel like we're just not trying to put on a character anymore.
The dynamic's different when us three are doing a video. In my opinion, we're more talkative, rowdier. But when it's just us two, it's a little more awkward. But that's because we're not friends.
I mean, but those have changed too. Like, dude, if you watch our first videos together, the first shoe videos together to now, it's literally like so fucking different.
Yeah,
because
yeah.
I told you, like, we don't put on that character no more of like trying to be like serious. So it's just funny that it's just funny that we're still making people uncomfortable.
That's good.
Kind of seems like
That's
we're
good.
ourselves. But yeah, shout out to the people that still comment on our videos, man. We love the comments. Hate, criticism, positive criticism, positive reviews, any type of comment. We appreciate all the support, man. Keep it coming. We're not gonna stop. And that's a segue into uncomfortable questions with Jake. Now, I have a couple for you, and I hope that you can answer it to the best of my abilities, because I was talking to Dorian about it and we had a very in-depth conversation about this question. So my first question for you, my friend, is, you know The Last of Us, right?
Yeah. Well, kind of.
Yeah. So you know the rules, right? When you get bit.
Yeah. You turn eventually.
Yeah.
Just at the
So
turn, yeah.
let's just say you and me are together. You and me are together and we get bit at the same time. What are you gonna do?
If me and you get bit at the same time?
Yeah, we probably only got like an hour left. Probably, I'll give you like an hour. I'll give you like an hour before we turn.
Mm-hmm.
What are we doing? What are we doing during that hour?
So we don't turn for an hour? We could do whatever? Oh, well, to save humanity, I guess, I don't know. Try to
No,
lock
not to save humanity. I'm talking about you get bit, you're gonna die. Well, or turn into the thing. You're gonna turn into whatever they turn into.
Yeah,
basically you're
what would
dying.
I do? I would save humanity and try not to spread it and lock ourselves in there so we don't affect other humans.
No, it's already there. What are you talking about?
Okay, so we're the only ones?
What? No.
Is it
The apocalypse is already happening. The zombies are there,
Oh,
and we
I thought we were the first ones to be bit.
No.
Oh. Oh, so what are we doing?
Yeah. Or what are you doing?
So it's like basically what's your last hour?
Pretty much.
Oh. So you could have just made this easy. What would you do on your last hour with it? Anyways. If I still have all my humanity for 100% for an hour?
Yeah.
Because I forget, like, anyways, I won't be all technical about it. Reminisce. Reminisce. I can't say that word.
You reminisce
about things. Yeah.
Would you
What
cry?
Maybe. Yeah. I mean, probably.
I would. I was telling Norton I would be bawling.
I'd probably be
bro.
telling you to shut the fuck up.
Oh
and let's
my
enjoy our last
God.
hour, please. And let's just hang out. It is what it is.
Oh really? You would hang out with me? Would you?
Yeah. What the hell?
Would you?
I know I said we're not friends, but we're kind of friends. We're friends.
Shut the fuck up.
But no, I would reminisce. I would just hang out, talk about everything, and then that's it. Yeah. What else are you supposed to do?
I don't know. I don't even feel like
Because only an hour. If it was like a day, maybe we can go out and do something. But it's the apocalypse. We have an hour. We just hang out in this whatever this area
yeah.
is.
I don't feel like
Maybe we
I'd
can
be
leave.
too
Oh,
calm.
you know what? Leave a letter. I don't know.
Yeah.
If we have. Yeah.
I don't feel too calm. I feel like I wouldn't be too calm during that whole span.
I'd probably have to knock you out or something, and then just enjoy it by myself.
I was telling Dorian, like, I just want to be caressed at that point.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. What? That's not weird. Why is that weird?
Oh, from me?
Yeah. Like,
No. What do you mean, caress?
like you're like being like,
Oh.
like we're just like you're hugging me, like while I'm like,
yeah.
crying
I'm
and
sorry.
shit.
I shouldn't have judged. You're right. Okay, that's okay.
That's so weird.
It's okay. I was thinking like a baby. Like,
no, I'm like,
this.
I'm legitimately like going all in though. I'm like gonna be like up on you, being
I
like,
know you would. I
just,
know.
just like, bro, I don't want to die, bro.
My first thought, be like, oh shit.
But then Dorian was saying, like, bro, you're gonna freak me out. Like, I'm trying not to get freaked out before all that shit.
Obviously, if it actually happened to us, maybe I would freak out. I'm just thinking I wouldn't, and I would want to just be calm and just not. I would just try to enjoy whatever I can. Right?
Yeah, but at
Laugh.
the same time, I don't know. I don't like those tropes about. I don't like the tropes that these like games have where like if it's inevitable, it's like an inevitable death. These motherfuckers are okay with it. Like I want to start seeing like how people would really react.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Who knows? I might think you might freak out, and maybe you wouldn't. I might think I won't freak out, and maybe I will freak out. But I would personally just try to stay calm and just reminisce about things. You know,
Man.
I don't want to make my last hour sad and horrible. You know, I'll do whatever I can to enjoy it. You know.
It's literally all hypothetical because it doesn't
Oh,
happen
you never
like
know,
that.
man. You never know.
Oh
Something,
wow,
something could
okay.
happen.
You think that's just gonna happen? I don't think that.
No, something else. I don't know.
But
You never know.
yeah, that was just so funny because Dorian literally told me he's just like no, I'm not caressing you. I was just like, why? We're gonna die. Who cares? I was like, who cares? Like what people think, and he's just like, no. It's like stop.
Well, it's a good you didn't answer. Ask him this question instead. I'll caress you, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Oh, I have another good question for you. Okay, so it's not really a question, but it's like kind of pick two, remove two,
Okay.
or actually just pick one. Just pick one and remove the three.
Okay. So it's
Your-
4 things and you pick
Your
one.
movies.
Oh, I would remove The Thing, unfortunately, because it's you know, it's not. I love it, but it's not super positive.
Mhm.
I don't know. I like a little mix. It's a very dark movie.
Yeah, like this is something like these are movies that you could only.
This is like
watch
one movie basically I can watch the rest. Like
Yeah, watch
I'm
for
trying
the
to
rest
think
of
of
your
that
life.
vibe. So no, The Thing will be out, unfortunately. I'd probably put The Dark Knight out, even though I put it at 1. I'm just
I could see why you would
3, and then the third one I'd remove would be Infinity War. I'm picking fucking Transformers, man.
You know,
That's
I
the
was thinking
one.
about that.
Even though it was my honorable mention, I'm picking that movie, man.
Transformers. I'm not even mad
I
at you
can
for
wa-
that.
Because out of all, I forgot to mention, out of all those movies, the one I've seen the most is Transformers. I've seen The Dark Knight probably twice, and I've seen Infinite Warfare. I keep saying Infinite Warfare by Call of Duty, man. No, Infinity War. I've seen that I think once or twice. And what was the other one? The Thing. I've probably seen that 3 times, but I've seen Transformers probably like 5 or 6 times throughout the years. Which, you know, that's the one. I'm picking Transformers. That's that's the movie.
You just choose the movies that you just go through like a lot of different like emotions with. Honestly, I feel like that should be like your number one pick of like what you can watch for the rest of your life.
It's just nostalgic for me personally.
Transformers goes through a lot of up and downs though, where it just feels like a ride. That's why I like that pick. For me, let's see. I probably would remove easy. It's just it has to be the Adam Sandler movies. Like I gotta remove. Ooh, I think I would stick with Superbad. If you could put Superbad on. No, wait. No. I'm with you. I'm going with Avengers.
Nice, thank you.
I'm going with Avengers.
Nice.
Because I feel like I would get really sick and tired of Superbad. Because Superbad didn't really make me feel as crazy as Avengers did.
You look like a character that would be on Superbad with the way you're dressed.
Why?
I don't know,
I'm
the
McLovin.
glasses and everything. I don't know.
I'm the coolest person in that movie. So we reached the end of our 6th episode, and that was movies, man. All movies, man. Movies have been like played such a big part of our lives. It's fucking crazy. Well, for me, out of your
For me,
guy.
yeah, I'm not
TV guy. Yeah, my bad.
I mean, even TV shows, but I've seen more TV shows for sure.
Yeah, maybe that's another episode in hand.
Oh,
too.
for sure.
So let's get it.
Your TikTok's been all about that lately.
Yeah. So thank you guys for listening to us ramble again. We're continuing to get better and better throughout this podcast journey. So thank you guys again for all the love and support.
Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, please like and subscribe. It's very important. And follow us on TikTok, Thomas.dejesus. Anything else, Jake, you want to say?
Does it annoy you when YouTubers say that?
What?
Please like and subscribe.
No, because you understand now.
I understand, yeah.
You understand now why.
When I used to watch it, I was like,
Yeah.
I'm not liking this shit.
No. When you do it, you're like, okay, please like and subscribe.
I get it. I understand.
Yeah, but that's actually a funny way to end it. But thank you guys again. Catch us on our podcast every Tuesday at 8 a.m. PST on Spotify and YouTube. And peace out.
Thank you guys. Hey, can we pause for a second?
Okay.
I wrote TV shows. I thought you said TV shows yesterday.
What?
You said in the text TV shows.
No,
I
I
could do
didn't.
movies right now, but I
said boogies.
I could have sworn you said TV show. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Let me see. And then I'm gonna put this on focus so we don't get. Let's see. Why is Dorian texting us?